One.
Yay.
We're live! Coming to
Yes,
you
we
in
are.
Saturday Night Live. Thank you, Fangar, for being the first one. And what's up, KD? What's up? And you got your RPs getting sent to you, and we got ourselves a teller. But we also have our lovely person that caused me emotional trauma yesterday, and also making me drink a shit ton of Fireball. So anyway, this looks like a nice, well put together church. Last time when
So it
we
Unlike the
does.
other one.
Yeah, unlike the other one that's burning and fucking has a crater in it that just looks equally worse and worse. This is an orphanage church. Wow, it's like the NYEH, Zagoroth, and other people don't attack orphans, or just because this is the good part of town. It's probably because
Probably the good part of town.
yeah, good part of town. You can only do like acts of terrorism in like bad parts of town, and we're having a good time.
Good.
But overall, with our good bit and everything else right here, I wanted to remind you, last time we seen Teller was when we invaded. What did you do? You were
The
in the
sewers.
execution, killing the vampires, surging the heretics. You got a promotion
Oh,
due to your successful rate of dealing with a vampiric mess, and as now there are no more vampire problems now in Los Angeles besides, Lord Eberus. So you were
That they know of.
because of your goodness and greatness of most things, you were given a chance to oversee the peaceful church for the time being until when a more dangerous mission will come available. So you are given this church for the time being as your central operations to watch over children.
okay.
And what are you planning to do with this church? Oh, also we have art of him.
Hello.
He's definitely child friendly, guys. I look at him. He's so colorful, like someone just shotgunned his clothes.
Why? I'm looking at my OBS and I don't actually see that showing up. Like the art of
Oh,
me.
you have to click on the Roll20, so it like
Yeah, I am.
refresh page. I blame Fengar. He's taking his RAM.
What in the world? This is so weird. It's a still image. What the
Are
heck?
you window
Okay.
capturing?
I think I was display capturing, so we'll just do window cap.
Yeah, do window capture, man. Your art looks really good.
Yeah, it was because of a certain zombie that I was I think he was he the gnome? Not the gnome, the goblin?
No, he was the Goliath, the half
Oh yeah, the
Goliath.
Goliath.
Yeah, that
Grog.
Goliath Grog. Oh boy, he took a very
There
You
we
know
go.
what's
I got
crazy?
everything right. It-
Teller and I have mentioned this, but his character is like the Father Anderson to Atropa being Dracula from Helsing.
going out for a walk.
Dude, like he did not have to go this hard on this. He gave me a rendition that was perfectly fine, but he was like, "Nah, it's not good enough." Uh, but yeah, like I'm just here at this church, just helping with the daily necessities, just like any member of the church would do,
Like
like holding
any
sermons,
praising the
helping
Lord.
yeah, helping the sisters with their chores and all that, teaching the children how to like make little clay stuff so they can probably sell it and raise some more funds for the church and their necessities.
Good.
Just give them a bit of arts and crafts practice.
Nothing but the best quality.
Yes, about the best quality of church clay figurines.
Not slowly amassing an army of clay dolls to begin to support the war effort because they use clay.
Terracotta Army, go!
No, that's like legitimately
Hmm.
that's literally legitimately the Holy Iron Guards are like that's what the kids are making right now.
Nah,
That's what all the
they're not making
cool kids are
those.
making these days.
No, then they're making
Nah.
just like the bodies that they sent to the church. Then they put a soul in there, and then it turns into a. You're supplying to the war effort, brother.
Nah, they're just making little things like teapots,
I
houses, and
made a
all that stuff.
giraffe.
Turkeys. Exactly. They're gonna make the hand turkeys.
And you still have a book artifact from last game.
Yes.
But from my
And
yep, continue.
no, you go first because it may correspond to what I was about to say.
From your last tales of that, and you wanted to meet Fengar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Atropa. And I have been spending my time at this church waiting for him to arrive. I had sent out multiple advertisements that seems quite innocent at first glance, but those of the thieves' cant knowledge would have seen the hidden message for Atropa to arrive here.
Well, the question is, do you want to do any extra RP or things that you wish to do or work on before our looks at giant list things you want to do before the person who causes me emotional trauma appears?
Yes, looks at list as well. Um, Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to get, or it was there, I wasn't there for this thing, and I haven't been able to find the video for it to get confirmation. But was the prison break like a church affiliated situation?
That is correct.
And would they have documents on it? Like basically saying who was involved, who was like, what exactly happened, like a first person's account.
So in the church, there was
Hmm.
where Waverly Hill Sanatorium's at. They were moving out some prisoners that they have captured. Uh, and they were brought by the Room of Kids, a church organization group who are known for capturing and moving dangerous anomalies to executional spots.
Hmm.
The NYH attacked, said location to obtain the prisoners that were inside of it because they had useful forms of information as well as stole some artifacts. So a church place was hit very harshly. But the biggest thing was the data leak that happened by the RSE, who are the Red Enterprise Spirals, who are like a chaos group that
Okay.
created the artificial red moon that created a lot of people becoming awakened.
Okay.
And they also mutated into horrible, horrid creatures.
So here's another question then. In that document that basically, I guess, outlines that whole situation, was there any mention of a pizza party?
No.
Mm, okay. And then other than that, I'll probably be reading that new holy book that I got just to make sure there's no damages on the pages.
I like it that like you think like the pizza party, the vampiric union had it. They got it from Italy. The book. They found it. They were going.
Hmm.
They found all these ancient books that they found in Italy, stole a shit ton of it, and then brought it here in the United. Oh my God, I remember this guy. This poor churchman got mutated due to the red affliction.
Yeah, something looks like it. It
Yeah,
was Peter the Great, a Roman book.
yeah, Peter the great hero,
Hmm.
the first
Yeah.
pope.
Oh, I'll be reading that on my downtime from my church duties and hanging out with the kids and making sure they're not getting up to any trouble and waiting for Atropa. And at every time at noon, I just look outside the windows, by the doors, seeing if I can see them every day.
So you're reading the great book of Saint Peter.
Yes.
So of course you know that Saint Peter is a. Give me a second. Let me look. You know what? Roll me a history. Let's see what you get.
History.
It's
1d20. That was a question. 20 plus. Read.
Plus your intelligence.
Yep.
Why? I don't know why. Yeah, no, I didn't do roll.
Mm, you do have to do /roll d20 plus whatever your modifiers are.
Yeah, yeah. I just forgot to do the roll.
If you have proficiency in it, then it would also be another +3, given our level.
I don't have a check mark in it at all. That's just my natural thing. Yeah. Yeah, 18.
And a good 18. Let's see what we got here.
My browser has the freaking Bloodborne sound effects every time I'm typing. It's been too long. I'm a freaking madman.
Okay.
Oh,
With the section where you're at, you find
it's
as
Notepad.
you're currently reading, besides like the other things you find a thing that is noted called the Horrors of the Dream Devoured. Among the hidden archives of this great thing exists a manuscript of Saint Peter himself and his scraps of complaints about the creature that he called the Horror of the Dream Devourer. Though the great evil that devours dreams, it is seen from his records as an ancient being older than the order itself of faith. Exists in the realms between that sleeps and in his death itself. It feeds on the hopes and memories and grows stronger with every mind it consumes. Those who lose too many dreams become hollowed, living bodies with empty souls. It does not appear that we can defeat this great creature due to the barrier that was created by our order to prevent it. It seems like it has used the barrier and able to enter our minds when we sleep. Though we try to guard our dreams, it always seems to devour and consume us all. From their hunger and in the dark, it feasts upon both.
Hmm. Noted. Freaking learned of a mimetic entity. Okay.
Well, again, you're reading Peter the Great's great story
Yeah.
of things that he has seen through over the years. The question is, do you seek more knowledge of the great evil?
I mean, I don't think I'm actively going to seek more knowledge. If I find more of it in the book, then that's fine. But I'm basically giving a one through the entire book.
Do you
Like,
continue reading about the Devourer? Go to a different chapter.
different chapter. We'll bookmark that. With mimetic entities such as that, you got to be careful.
Hmm. Luckily enough, every name that it seems like whatever the name of this creature was purposefully and methodically removed. So let's. So roll me another history. Let's see how you read the next chapter.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm still thinking of it, I guess.
Well, here's the thing that's always interesting that you notice with that low history. Every time when you open the book, there's always something different. Like if you went back to a
Oh,
page, it seems like that page is not like where it was originally. That's what you get
okay.
from while you're flipping the book. Like, oh, let me go back this page. I think I found something cool, and then you closed it. It's very odd.
Okay. Interesting.
That is a low roll as like you wasted your whole day like trying to like figure out how you can replicate certain
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
pages.
That's fair.
That's why that then you waste that whole day like realizing like that's very strange. Like if you roll high histories, you learn key things. But it seems like,
Hmm.
oh, when I went back a page, I noticed something. That's something that can be useful for you to figure out later.
Hmm.
Now you know, like maybe I should keep records of stuff in the future. I would
Yeah.
not let your fail be like, oh, you get some basic dumb information. I let you learn a cool little bit with it.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's basically like it can either be seen as a means of holding more information than the book would relatively be available for because of all the pages, or it's a defensive measure if you
If
don't know
you
how to
want to
use it
look up
properly.
if you want to use religion or arcana, you'll have to, if you're using of the whole day of the situation, you could try to figure out some key things if you want to.
Okay, religion it is.
Religion.
With this new feature of the book, that's a 7. That's a nat 1.
You learn about Peter the Great's Doty poetry.
This man was a poetic
You
sort.
you read his smut.
I remembered when I have seen the great lust of a demon of corruption itself, that succubus lady. Though in the deep of my crests of my mind, I always wondered if her lips pressed upon my
Closes book,
chest.
opens book so the new page refreshes.
I have found a slime girl. I did not know these creatures existed in this
Closes
region.
book. Uh,
Do you open the book again?
nah, I think I get the idea.
Oh, we could learn about his first lover.
Some matters must stay private for the faith.
Some secrets of heresy shit. Oh, there are this is his journal of things that he had collected over the years. It's just that now noticing that someone's trying to find secrets, put the forbidden smut.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Put the
must.
landmines in there.
This man was a heretic. We must burn the book immediately. What did you find? Peter the Great found that different secrets that must be obtained from
Peter Gray played Monster Girl Quest.
play Monster Girl Quest. He was a Reddit mod. Found some key elements of these key things. But anyway, yes. Is there anything else you wish to do with your one-on-one besides preparing for arrival?
No, that's about it. Other than checking on the confessional every now and then, people tend to want to
Oh,
be
you're going
there
to
and
the
all that.
confession book?
Confession
You
booth?
know what? I'm gonna roll percentile die.
Oh,
Let's have some fun with this.
oh, okay.
Low is something really good. High is just basic, like basic people.
Hmm.
Let's see what you get from here.
Not the basic boy.
That is a 32. That is low.
Freaking died on T.
As you sit in the confessional booth, someone else enters into the confession book. Though because of the rights of privacy and most things, you do not see their face because that's the key thing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hello, Father Kaleidoscope. I wish to have a time of my own burdens to speak of.
Okay, so that's interesting. Um, I don't know if I had to clarify this, but he would go by Father Franklin to just the people who don't know he's Kaleidoscope.
This does not change that dialogue.
Okay, good,
I know
good.
your
I'm
bit.
just making sure entirely because it's been a bit.
I
So
know,
as
but
soon as
I
he
listen,
hears
dude. I
that,
don't make simple mistakes like that, man.
okay, as soon as hears that, he goes high alert. Like, what is it you wish to confess?
I have lived a very long and fruitful life, but there are many things that I do regret sometimes in these harsh winters.
Regret is a normal part of our life, and let us reflect on our mistakes and our triumphs. Let me hear of your regrets, so I may ease this burden for you.
There was a time during a great conflict that choices were made, though I know the church and ourselves have choices that go beyond our needs and requirements sometimes. My greatest regret, was it worth sealing them at that time?
What was that again? What was it
I
worth?
re-
What again?
was it worth at our time to seal them away? My greatest regret is that I believe that the choices that we made were made out of fear, not out of usefulness for the world.
One man cannot claim the capability of foretelling a future that had already passed, the potential of it.
but are as
Indeed, it could have been best, but that door is already closed. Chances have been dashed.
every moment that I think of that time haunts my dreams. Though I know of our prayers and beliefs are important, though I am not much of a religion man, I go to our confessions to know that I regret of the ceiling. I regret the pain that we had to do, and I regret that we had to betray others for our own ideals.
And yet, humanity has survived because of the fact. Before the ceiling, one can admit that humanity may have been on the back foot, the prey of all those on the other side. There's no doubt there were some good ones amongst them. That cannot discount the suffering our kind has already experienced. All we've merely done is switch the sides on the table of who is currently ahead of the game, one may say.
Blood is always written in victory, though what did victory came from the cost of innocence?
Innocence. And what of our innocence? Your innocence has been marred by these actions forced upon us for survival. Yes, regretfully so. But it cannot be said they were not unwarranted.
Quite indeed, in everything I think, as I pray and dream, though I see nothing more than the blurriness of my own sight. My regret is also a way that I hope one day that once I am judged, I am that of a remembrance of our faith. But did the heroes do what they needed, or was it just another farce of delaying the inevitability?
I cannot say, as I am none too sure of it myself. But what I do know is do not let those high on judge you for the actions you had to take when they were not present, even if they are those that we worship. Hold your head high, your regret will bind you yet, but those chains shall build a firm foundation of belief, whether your actions were right or just, wrong or scornful. They are a part of you now. You must live with them. You have certainly done so for so long.
That you may
Instead
begin
of
my,
being,
you may forgive my sins today.
I have heard no sins, merely the regrets of a man who has lived a life of hardship. Life has sacrificed much for others and have bared the weight of it in silence.
Thank you for your words of wisdom in these trying times. But I must take my leave,
Farewell, good sir.
as well as to you, Mr. Kaleidoscope. I hope I mean, Father Kaleidoscope. I hope your dreams achieve what you want, but be careful of the black and white of time.
Yes. And maybe from simple father, may I make a suggestion? Take those regrets of yours and teach, so none may repeat them.
Roll me history. Roll me persuasion. See if your words break to the man behind the wall.
The man behind the wall, Warframe, no.
No, the door wouldn't
Man in the
open.
wall. Hello, kid.
Hello,
14. Rap, tap,
That
tap.
that's a good bit. And then you hear the confession booth open and then close.
Okay. Rather interesting. An old soul.
Old soul that you have no idea who that is. I love my
I
bit.
don't. I don't need to know who it is.
You don't need to know the arcane knowledge of these secrets. Holy shit.
Ignorance is bliss.
Anyway, whoever that entity is or who they may be, they are now gone.
All right, I stay in there for a few more moments, see if anyone else is,
Do you want
walks
another?
in.
Do you want another random interaction?
Do you want another random interaction?
I'm a DM. This is your bit.
Um, I think, I think, Atropa, no.
Tropa, no.
Atropa assassinates from the top rope.
They fucking get rid of the church member. Don't want your trouble.
No, I was gonna
Mhm.
say if he successfully sneaks in, um, we could have fun with the Tropa being in the confession next.
Well, first I gotta see if he wants another random interaction. Then you're next.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
fine, but I also had several plans involved before the confessional booth for this person.
Yes.
But that can happen afterwards. Who knows?
You can you already had your thing set up and planned because you had more days to do so. So all your stuff that you had planned and set up for this bit is made.
Okay, good. So yeah, I'll end that interaction, and then
Well, I would
we
always
can
like
see
if
who.
I'm more like saying like, do you want another?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I think people want to get to the meat and potatoes of this crazy matchup.
So explain to them what you are doing.
I am at the window again, just at 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. every day, looking out into the courtyard that's surrounded by the iron fence, gating, and all that, waiting for Tropa to approach.
Okie dokie. Time to check your safeguards that you have made to prevent such conversations. Also getting my points from you. I'm trying to save up for your 2K of Nico in.
What?
You have a thing called Nico
Oh, Nico,
and
Nico, Ni.
yeah, Nico ni.
Dude, somebody sent that redeem through when I was playing Dead Space, and it hit perfectly when a necromorph jumped through a vent.
Nico. I like earning enough points to see like funny shit that happens. Like I'm trying to farm
Mhm.
stuff from Lullaby.
I need to find better. I need to find more points, redeems, and all that.
If I do pretty good on my choices of what I want to do, I'm hoping
Mhm.
that if we hit the goal on Coffee, I really want to do a funny moment of key things, but I also just love the fact of thinking about like I'm planning to get a VTuber model that's like I grow boobs. Funny. Because like one of my D&D characters did that. Like I want to try. What? Oh, turn me to Lucky Vex. Oh, unlock Lucky Vex's unlock Lucky Vex's female form. Unlock Lucky Vex's regular form. Get back to being C&D. Get back to working. But anyway, let me look at your safeguards to see if your safeguards affect the accused. So. Okay, so the plan finger and I changed my decision.
How do I freaking combine our chats together?
Oh, we're
I
already
think
doing that.
he has.
I don't see your
They're
chat.
not popping up on his.
Let me check. Did you join the link?
Yes, but it says share chat not enabled to
Damn it.
me.
I thought I turned it on. My bad.
I'm saddened. I can't
No,
see them.
it's on.
How do I do it on
You
my
have to
end?
you have to click it on, start sharing. You have to turn it on.
Oh,
You still have to
that's
you still have to fucking click the stupid thing to turn it on. There you go. Now we're on.
yeah. The thing is, that stupid thing is literally like the exclamation, like it's the eye with the circle around it because that it didn't show up.
Yeah.
I had to click the eye with the circle around it instead of the giant big button that says share, join, like chat.
Yeah, there. You forget these arcane knowledges. So, hello, those who are in Teller's chat. Welcome to Mr.CND. We do raffles, we do funnies. Pleasure to meet you all. We're doing a very serious D&D section right now. We just completed our first Faithless Milkshake thing. We're doing some cool followership goals. Make sure you make sure you follow Teller. He's a great fellow. He just had a very
Ye-
important
Ah,
conversation with someone, and it succeeded. Pleasure to meet all of you. Sorry for not getting all this stuff corrected correctly, but Teller's doing funnies, and Teller's funny. I love him. He's a church
ye-
man. And yes, you are and time to roll your how much money you raise for the church.
yeah, how much money did we raise for like? I'm doing good, Corky. How much money did we raise with the play figures and all that?
You raised $395.
Nice. That's going all to the church.
All for the church. We now have a church.
All for the children.
All for the nibblers. So you have $395 that goes to the church. You guys bought the kids a beautiful used new Xbox thing for the kids.
God
What?
dang it.
What?
I had 10,000 of that.
Yeah, Tropa would have because he also would have been like kind of once he had his things taken care of,
An
been
anonymous
kind of
dono.
yeah, he was once an orphan. He would have donated to the orphans.
Well, as you have donated to the orphanage, you got an additional 10K now.
Nice,
Anyway,
nice.
you have entered into the great sanctum of this church. Your right arm itches a little bit as you enter these hollow grounds.
And they had no issue with the Iron Gate, I'm assuming.
I am checking right now because I'm making sure like they are a changeling of some capacity.
Hmm.
So yes, your confessional booth tells no lies. That's already been set up. So far he
Church
did.
orphanage
So
one.
just because he is a fae, he does not have anything wrong with the iron bars because he's no longer a changeling anymore.
Fair enough.
So he lost his fae nature. And
And
check
I am unaware of that.
and though
Yep.
he enters and he is not demonic or undead, though he's procking celestial.
Interesting.
That's a new development.
And I can pick up on that, right?
Yes, you
Is that what you're
can.
implying?
Yeah.
And that's something I didn't pick up last time. That's interesting.
Yeah. Something has changed, but he has entered into the confessional booth. And this is when the DM, you must, due to the zone of this confessional booth as the church, you can tell nothing but truths.
Yeah.
Now, begin your confession.
It's good to meet you. I had assumed that you did not get my message, but I was mistaken.
No, I saw your message. I had some preparations to
Mm.
make beforehand.
And oh, sorry. I must say submit first before you say anything. I had a nun, one of the sisters. She was quite proficient during her field days, although she retired here. I had asked a favor for her to put a zone of truth around this confessional for our meeting. And to prove so, I am Mr. Kaleidoscope, also known as Father Franklin. I'm a human associated with the Faithless Order.
Nerd.
I am a Tropa. I don't exactly know what I am right now, or but I am formerly associated with the Eyes of Horus, but I've started making my own association. And he's a
Hmm.
little bit like he is telling the truth,
Oh yeah.
but at the same time he is like still trying to see to like what extent of like bending the truth of like
Hmm.
I like if
telling what he can't, like still saying the truth, but seeing if he's able to hide, like by not speaking.
Half truths, like half truths,
Yeah,
right?
like yeah, speaking half truth, not speaking too much.
Well, it's good to be well acquainted, I suppose. Although we didn't get much time to chat during our last business.
That is true. I was quite wary of you during our last interactions. Were a little bit of a thorn in my plan.
Mhm. And why is that?
Your association with the church was very apparent, given your you know attire and the fact that they were clearly more trusting of you. That I knew I had to be on guard because I knew you wouldn't do something that betrays them.
I'm a member of the church, that is true. I am also one who follows the mission given to me to the letter. Your avoidance during said mission has piqued my curiosity. I won't delve into your personal matter, not really. But I would like to know your intent. Why did you approach the other?
I approached the others, save the vampires.
From
My
what?
intent from you, from your church.
They would live.
I wouldn't call what they had in mind as living.
True. But now they run. They hide.
Oh, we are not running, but you are right. You still hide in the shadows, of
Well, I'm not here for animosity or old grudges.
course.
There's no need to sow violence in a place where children are involved.
That is very true. I would not particularly enjoy having a conflict happen, especially at an orphanage such as this.
How about this? Question for question. We can make it simple instead of trading barbs and insults or veiled threats and concerns.
Works for me.
You go first. You are the guest.
Cut the tension with a knife, I say.
I
I love
I mean,
this.
it is my talent.
That is your talent, and that's why you're
That
the teller of this story.
my tea is cold and I am saddened.
I
Are
taste
you
protein.
an enemy to change?
It depends what the change is. One could say any change is good and any change is bad, but it's always gray. Matter of perspective. What kind of change are you looking for?
I am.
Do you even know?
I know what change for. I am just not sure if I trust where your loyalties lie. But I
You won't know
suppose,
until you ask the question, but gotta answer mine first, don't you?
I suppose, then I'll just open with some honesty. Eh, the change I am looking for is one that was caused by the church. I wish to correct a past sin. To free men.
Did you say free magic? I kind of
Yeah,
didn't catch that. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
yeah,
free
yeah.
magic is the
Free
key.
magic.
All people should be awakened and casting magic or some capacity of unlocking cool skills to be better in the world and all that.
Yeah, modern mages world. I see, I see. Hmm. Okay. I'll have to disagree with you on that, but I believe you're owed a question now.
If we meet again, will we have to cross weapons with one?
That depends on how today ends.
I suppose if fair, then I will re-ask that one after.
After you've changed the world, what next? After everyone has access to magic, what will you do?
Well, I'm not evil by any means. I don't think that any one person or one group should hold absolute power
Of course.
over the smaller people world, but at the same time, I do have those close to that I will want to protect from any threat.
There be those, of course, that sees your actions as nothing more than a way to disrupt the world order that has been established. And in fact, that will happen. People will die. Those who are unable to control their power will harm themselves and others in acts of desperation and fear. And there'll be those who've learned too quickly and use it to exploit and harm. Of course, that cannot be said of the opposite. Will not be true as well. And you have not thought of this. The fact that the ramifications of this dynamic, sudden shift of society wouldn't plunge what is already established into chaos.
Look around. We are already plunged in chaos.
Yes,
I think I have a bit more faith in people in this case. Though I do understand. There are those who will still be evil will unfortunately probably always exist. No matter how
faith
hard
in
the
people or
church
faith in your kind.
in people, I said I don't exactly know what my kind is, but I do know that those who I work with are not bad people.
And yet the vampires bombed a church. Your turn.
Well, as you said before, those who are in power tend to make those beneath them act out in desperation and fear. Are you sure that the church itself has not become a source of corruption within our world?
One can always blame the church. One can blame the figureheads. One can blame the people that's supposedly doing things for your best interests. Blame can be placed everywhere. But as the foundation of society and the structure and that is integral to its function, anything can be blamed. But it's the core issue that needs to be fixed. You're introducing a new element to that core issue. A new element that will only exasperate it. There's no denying good will come of it. But the nature of people on this planet is not benevolent. If it were, we would not be here. This nature is competitive. This planet breeds competitive entities, people, creatures, beings, attracts it even. We are a box full of insects poisoning each other for the last species to remain.
Then why not give every species a fighting chance? Why only humans would deserve to live?
I never mentioned the death of other beings. No, not me personally. As long as humans survive, I do not care if the others survive alongside us, nor do I care for their extermination. But you assume that humans were the lead in everything to begin with. That is not the case if you look back in history. The medieval era, the era of myths and legends, we were on the back foot. Only recently have we switched roles. We were the
I
ones dying in the box.
I do not I do not claim the humans were the aggressors in this case. I don't think that they swung the first punch, so to say, in this ring that is life. But I think in this way, it was the church with his knowledge that he recently acquired from her.
Sorry,
He
dog
he does.
subconscious.
Sorry about that.
It's funny. Because as soon as you said, with his knowledge, the dog barks as a transition. So, Dice, are you on the edge of your seat?
Um, yeah.
No,
With
Dice is gone. We are unsupervised.
he is, but Mr.CND, with his recently acquired knowledge from his, I guess, most recent benefactor, we say, uh, would Atropa know that it was the church that restricted the magic? Because I believe that's who she said did it, right? Or at least a
Y-
member.
yeah, Dice God guy. Tell us.
Yeah. Yes, God, tell us.
Yeah, get back in your seat and do your job.
Put the popcorn down.
We see you in the back aisle. Oh.
Yeah, I know I'm muted. I'm just muted so that they get their one-on-one, so no one hears anything in my background. I'm letting them do. I only can influence if things happen. This is their roleplay bit, Corgi. I know you're thinking that I'm doing anything.
Well, no, but
No,
I
no,
did
but
ask you a specific question that because I wanted to make sure
Oh,
based on some of
we
the
were asking for our
knowledge
babysitter.
oh, sorry. I was just like lost in thought listening to this, thinking about the ratification. What was your question?
with his recent knowledge that he acquired from his invention,
Mm-hmm.
um he is Atropa aware that it was the church who restricted the magic?
Yeah, they made the barrier to prevent the people for the dream realm and reality being next to each other. Made people more magical, so they denied a lot of people who were just like basic people magic. No one knows why the
Okay.
church did it or what it was, but they believe it was due to a giant war that transpired, and they believe like, hey, we need to stop these anomalous people, like people who were like the magic and all that. And sorry, I did.
Oh, so two magic factions, and then the church was like, "Hey, stop! Turns off
So
magic."
what is given up by a little bit of hints? There was a giant conflict in Pompeii.
Hmm.
There
Of
were
course, Pompeii.
there was a there were 10 faithless churches. Now there's only 7. Due to like
Hmm.
a conflict between the groups. No one knows what
Hmm.
that conflict contained or the stuff that went by it. But the church felt like we need to get the dream realm because like Onis and Minotaurs and all the other races that wasn't human were too dangerous and we were going to be extinct if nothing changed for humanity. So they thought like let's make a barrier to prevent the dream realm and reality being next to each other, which dampened all creatures that weren't human. That's why humans
It
randomly awaken.
validates me.
Huh?
Validates my argument.
Yeah, it kind of
Nice.
does.
Well,
No,
but
no. Yeah.
yeah, but it also kind of validates mine too because of the fact that, you know, the other creatures weren't the ones who put up the barrier.
Yes, but humanity did it to literally survive an extinction event.
Yeah. Also to stop people from humans having sex with giant like different types of creatures.
I
Dilute
don't
the
think that
bloodline.
stopped anyone
No.
from what that book said.
No. No, it did not. He didn't try. We don't know if that's real or not. That could just be a mimetic thing to prevent people from learning secrets, you know.
All right.
All right, then yeah, we can if we can keep going then with our
Yeah,
Yeah, you may continue.
roleplay. I
You
don't
go
think
back to your
that
thinking pose.
yeah, I don't think that humans were the ones who swung the first punch, but at the same time, it was the church who up the barriers.
And
And since then, magic has been choked from everyone else. I don't think that that's
fair.
no, I don't think that that's caused or led to the best outcome. You can see the chaos that we are in, yet still greater threats have, are approaching. The barriers do not stop those. I'm not naive enough to say that I expect all of us to live in perfect harmony, but I think that we do need to learn to work together for the greater threats that approach.
There's no denying that a cooperative front is always a good one. Even though I mainly work alone, I understand the necessity. But the bigger an organization gets, the more splintered it becomes. More discontent elements make themselves known. Again, this planet does not favor the thing. Your your goal is without a doubt in good intentions. And you have thought of, if not briefly, the brief ramification. But have you thought of the long term? Have you thought of the small ones? The ones that get through the crack? Those small, insignificant suffering that will occur. You may not have. You won't see it. You won't be there for all of them. You may not even hear it. But people like me will. those who are sent to deal with those types of issues. Those sent out to hunt down a Wendigo in the mountain, Chupacabra in Manhattan. A mad novice necromancer who thinks raising the dead has equated him to be a lich in the future. I can't see you.
Some great load dump going on right here. I love it.
What did you talk about in the sewers with the others? Not the vampires. Those we were associated with.
Talked merely about adding them to my payroll in the sewers, so that if our goals clashed, I knew that I would have people in my corner.
Smart.
Well, unfortunately, I do know well enough the level of prejudice the church can have.
I care not for
So
what species you are, for every one of you look human to me.
I don't think that just because the roots of the tree have gone bad, that every fruit born from it is spoiled, but I do think that there are definitely those even within the church who may not quite agree with your goals either.
And what do you think my goals are?
Ooh, oh boy, you put a
Well,
haymaker in that bit.
say that you care about the little problems, as you say. If anything, you you do come across more as a heart for who have suffered due to this war, like the orphans here, those who cannot protect themselves. Am I wrong to assume are the kind of people that wish to protect?
You're thinking small again.
Okay, then enlighten me. What is your goal?
Yes, protecting people is what I do. If only in the terms of a byproduct of my action. Church sends me to those little things, those that you don't need to know, to say the least. And I do the job. If someone survives because of it, then they survive. If somebody dies because I was too late, they died. But at the end of the day, the job has been finished. More lives probably survived in the future because of it. But I'm not doing this just to save the children. I'm not doing this just so I can see the smiles on their faces. I'm doing this so I can have the opportunity to see you. Every mission, every cut, every blood I spill, either it be my own or someone else's, is an opportunity to see. I am going to ask this question in Celestial
Oh boy.
because I know this language and I want to see. Are you alone?
Do I know Celestial because of her?
Look, yes.
Would they realize it's Celestial or would they just hear like English? That's
That
a
they,
good.
yeah, they just explain to you. You can't speak it, but you understand. You'll speak English, and they can translate for you. That's it.
Mhm. Okay, so they just got Google Translate.
They only get they not too far extent of like crazy stuff.
Mhm.
Welcome back, everyone. Yes, we are back. We are vibing.
You
Hello.
know, to only because he's also a little bit curious. He will respond, but in primordial. I am not.
Do I know that one? If it, if it, where is freaking? I almost did. I was thinking about doing that one, but nah, I don't know that one.
Do it.
Sorry, but you're gonna have to repeat yourself in a different language for English. Common.
Who am I?
Well, I am not.
Hmm. Interesting.
And I mean that both literally and figuratively. At this point, never alone. But because you said that every mission to see. Were you saying you as in like
That's for
like
you to interpret. That's for you
I
to
know.
interpret.
Okay.
You
As you
gotta figure
said
that
that
out, fancy man.
yep. Okay. And when you said every mission is to see you, are you referring to me or am I not? Are you not the kind that got obsessed over me so quickly?
I did not know you existed until we met in that burnt down ruin of a church.
Ooh.
So no.
Then who is the you that you speak of?
How did you learn Celestial?
That
Don't forget you can't lie.
I know.
God forbid you could say my wife.
The one complicated freaking relationship.
Wife. Joking, joking.
I learned it through a deal.
That does not proc, so that is the truth. You got it from a
Yeah,
deal.
that works.
Yeah, that works.
Deal, you say? Hmm.
If you
To learn such things as the language of the celestial body, it was simple deal.
I did not say it was a simple deal, but before you ask further about that, try on it. You may not like the answers to. Who is the you that you speak of?
Oh my.
To answer that, it is quite simple yet complex. And I would like to preface that he's not wearing his glasses throughout the entire thing, like even meeting him and all that such. Um, and like honestly, I should also mention this. He's just in normal like priest robes. He's not as flamboyant as
Yeah,
he is right now.
yeah, you're in the normal bit.
Yeah, I'm in Father Franklin mode,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. I'm just saying that you do have that beautiful suit. It's real.
yeah, I probably should have also prefaced that, but I felt like I need to clarify that
You
now.
were just doing your rounds and stuff, and now you're doing your actual church
Yeah, yeah,
duties.
yeah,
Time to look professional.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, that is a good question. What do you see when you look in a mirror? To answer a question with a question, you'll be able to. I know it's kind of a cheap one. It'll help you understand.
I have long since avoided looking in mirrors. They used to always show me different things.
My apologies then.
Never the same face twice was something I used to live by. I used to work alone, scared that one day the church would find and kill me. But now I am stuck with the face I was. It no longer sickens me, the thought of that, but
Then my answer is simply this. No matter what face you would choose, no matter what form you had taken, it would only see you human.
You downgraded, nerd.
And because I only see human, that is what you are to me. And when I say that I do not care about species, because of that. And why, for the sake of humanity, the barrier must remain, or else humanity suffer.
Good RP. I can't complain. Good bits on anyone's around here. Hello?
Wow.
I just like the long pause of like.
Contemplation, like, oh no.
Yeah, I know. I know I shouldn't really interrupt your guys' thought process, but like, dear fucking god.
Nah, we need icebreakers.
Yeah, like this is like. I can only influence NPC. God can only like say like, oh, setting the moon, it's Sunday, the leaves are falling. I'm sitting like, god damn.
I have you as the truth detector.
Yeah, I will inform you if he breaks the truth or anything.
Mhm.
He's a liar. He's a femboy.
Hey God, does that cloud look like a pigeon to you?
Fuck you. The cloud falls down. It's now ice. Death of 1,000
Uh,
fires. Death by moon. But continue, Fengar, or whoever's due
I
there.
think I
Have
think
you
yeah.
have you ever thought about those threats that you won't see in the mirror? Those threats that do not come from humanity, as you say. The threats that lurk the edge of the known.
No. I'm a blade sent out to do my best. Not saying I'm without will. I certainly have my own will. But there has yet to be a conflict of interest. If anything, I'm using they're just the simplest and easiest means for me to see what I've yet to be able to see. Do I have faith? Yes, of course. Do I have faith in what they preach or who they preach to? But the core concept is the same. The society we have built today could not have been built were things not to have become as they were, as events had not unfolded as they had.
And what if forgotten gods or monsters that now have free picking because of the barrier
Mm-hmm.
were to attack and destroy everything? Would you still think that your barrier is the right path?
That's your third question in a row. But I'll allow it. My mentor had said this to me once. Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. Whatever will be, will be. We cannot predict the future, even those with the sights are incapable of being completely accurate.
Me who just like I just damn. Think I got some big brains going on right here.
You claim to know what will happen, to guarantee such an outcome. It's an act of hubris.
Mm-hmm.
Upon yourself and upon others, you're so sure that no matter what, this outcome is preordained if nothing changes.
Ooh.
My answer to you is simple. I will do what I've always been doing. I will do what I have been done. I'll be sent out, and I will kill what I've been sent out to kill. I will be sent out, and I'll collect what I've been sent out to collect. I will be sent out and learn what I've been sent to learn.
Yes, indeed.
And at the end of that bloody trail, I will look back and think nothing of it. For what I have seen has been the same thing I've seen since I've started this road. Would you like to see the children?
Of course.
Good. I've been actually teaching them arts and crafts recently.
As you both leave the confessional book, you see a bunch of kids making a lot of cringy works of art.
Jeez. I've been teaching them how to sculpt clay so we can raise funds for the church
Yes,
and the
indeed.
orphanage. And I pull out a small little hummingbird thing. Um, one of the kids actually made this for me. Pretty talented. I would like you to have it. It's a little token, and I'm pretty sure they would appreciate their work being given to someone of more noble ideals.
He'll extend out his left hand, take it. His right hand, which is currently gloved, still resting in his pocket.
And I am doing a roll for that. Perception. Children, gather around. I have a guest here that would like to meet you all. Do be patient with them. They get quite excited when new people show up. If you need anything, one of the sisters will be nearby.
Yes, indeed. For all questions and needs.
And I'm just
Before
gonna
you go,
okay. Hmm.
said,
The dog attacked, I believe.
The dog
I heard
attacked.
the Yeah, I heard a bit of the bork.
I don't have a dog in my area. I think it's Fingar.
Oh no, most
it
definitely
might have been,
Finger.
yeah, it was probably, I think it was my dog.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just me right now.
It's just me, my thoughts, and my dog.
Hey, this is the best type of time for planning for most things. Your roleplay was reading book, read book, learn about clay dolls, get Fingar and you in a one-on-one. I'm making sure you get everything you want, Teller, for your one-on-one.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think that's everything on the
would,
list. Just making sure I don't.
It is to an extent.
Yeah,
would you like your eyes opened?
I like these sunglasses though. Inside.
He's gonna put on his glasses. This is enough for me for now.
Damn. Turning down the offer to become a herald.
Hey! I thought Cargill was gonna become your herald.
No, she has her goals.
Okay, so Kaleidoscope, Mr. Kaleidoscope has denied becoming a herald. He's gonna become his own.
And yeah, and if I'm gonna say this in Infernal now.
Yeah, I can't help you with that. Then.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if this is something they know because I saw the twitching. Um, remember, dear Sarah, ever will be, will be. Do not be so certain of your path.
He does not know that language whatsoever, so he'll. Oh, well, hold on. Actually, let's see. Does Google Translate? No.
Does Google Translate? No.
No, she does not know Infernal.
Uh,
He is completely blank on that one. I
good.
apologize. I did not catch that.
It's nothing of importance.
He caught something very
Just a
important.
few musing, just some musing that I wanted to confirm.
Yeah, no, he's not a demon. Oh wait, actually,
Yeah.
does the other Google Translate know?
On what?
On the demon.
The Demon of Shadows. Does she know?
No.
Okay, yeah, no, nothing.
Does Google Translate Plus know?
No. Sorry, that's
Yes.
that's a subscription question. You have to pay.
Oh, okay.
We have to get that $50 suspicion per monthly so that we can do more funnies. Get
Okay.
get the hype train going.
Does the Witch of Salem know? I have a list.
She's nowhere here. You don't know how to call her up.
She's in my shadow.
Oh. No. Don't forget the Demon of Shadows is a relatively new demon.
Fair.
It's from World War II, so yeah.
New demon who this?
You gotta get her art on the Roll20.
But yeah. I'm just gonna watch Atropa interact with the kids and see how that goes.
Don't be weird. Don't be weird. We are live.
I'm supervising.
I know. I'm saying Fengar. Don't be weird with the kids. Hey kids, you want to see a
Oh.
dead body?
No, he's not. No,
Hellsing
because
reference.
this kind of he'll have a genuine moment of like happiness seeing them because of like a little bit sad too because it like reminds him of when Knight found him as an orphan.
Oh.
And how do the kids react? Subtly rolls another perception.
Tell us your interaction with the kids.
Um, he's sitting there listening to them, listening to like their stories, answering their questions.
You know Roblox? Six,
God,
seven,
these
six,
kids are
seven.
these kids are hopeless.
That kid, Grok's gonna have Grok is gonna have to point at that kid.
Hawk two, Hawk two, Hawk two. Did you watch
I did not.
Brainwash? Did you watch the coffee and him?
I gotta disable the Wi-Fi quick.
Hawk two, Hawk two.
Freaking these kids were given an iPad at one.
I know. I just thought it would be.
Freaking small tangent.
Yeah.
I work at like a fast food place, and I swear to God, every day I see a family walk in and they have an iPad and they just slam the screen right in front of the kid as everybody else eats.
Hey,
Grok starts
like,
racing arm.
hey, Grok, hey, Grok, been a bit. I just like the far extent that like parents just throw that in front of their kids so they shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and it's so damaging to the kids. Like,
They become addicted to it.
Grok
yes,
has
because
learned new move, Hollow Purple.
electronics is literally an addictive drug because it hits your dopamine receptors the right way, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I like Googling and tweeting and all that shit. So.
Yes. And then Australia bans it for a week, and a mob of teenagers destroys them all in broad daylight as recompense.
Yep. Let's go to a mall, guys. Let's destroy a mall.
All right, send it over. Freaking A.
You know what? I'm gonna roll though for something.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like how Haley had to roll yesterday to keep her emotions.
Get your emotions in check. That's 6.
Okay, he's not breaking down in tears, but this has touched his heartstrings enough that will he will give the nun a question where the donation for this church is.
You gotta put another 10K, or is that where the 10K come from?
No. He's adding more to it.
God, gotta get my notes.
I love this. This is getting really good shit.
Do I
You-
notice anything about how the children interact with Atropa?
A kid
With that,
blows
like,
up. No joke.
I-
I'm just
his kid
childlike.
blows up with excitement.
Yeah, just normal kids, ADHD, dyslexia, just general vibing.
Okay.
Nothing like of note, as none of these kids are awakened, so they're not awakened or anything. They're just normal children.
Sir,
Yeah.
the pins say otherwise.
Oh, is there an awakened kid nearby that?
Step 3 of the plan.
Awaken the children.
I think I did not mention it actually. Oh wait, no, that's step 2.
Yeah. So, step 3, introduce Atropa to the children and the nuns in the
Yeah, then
back of the
step
garden.
2, sorry, it was
So, are we doing that? Are we moving on to bringing this? I don't know if you are allowed to do that, though.
I don't know if I was allowed.
You
That's
may
why
bring Atropa to the special case kids.
well, I thought this was the special case. It's like, kind of like like a rehabilitation, like kind of,
So, though, like some
orphanage
kid,
things.
so as
Mm-hmm.
you bring the Atropa to the awakened group, the easily influenced kids, the arm will
Mm-hmm.
tingle with excitement. But that's
Uh,
just because like more flowing going through his arm right now. Because waking
mm-hmm.
humans are always a positive formulation, but nothing like they turn into eldritch beings. No, it's just
Oh, confetti.
well, yeah. That if Atropa wants to modify a child, he has to like pump mana into them because then they
Mm-hmm.
turn into their rendition. But Atropa's not that batshit evil to do that. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you
Mm.
are, but though they do twing, you know that that's a magical child being trained by the nuns to control it and be more clerics. That's always like a bit, but nothing with
Mm-hmm.
like he's not a warped entity that can bend the minds or change people.
Yeah.
So, though the kids look at him like a little bit weirdly at his other arm, that could be because it's different than the rest of him, or just because of kids, but nothing like of note that would be considered a concerning nature, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Gotcha.
Kid blows up. No.
It's just Ash, baby.
Well, they fucking blood baby. The blood's everywhere.
Good thing he is attuned to it now, though, because
Yeah, then
if one of
we
them accidentally touched it,
that would have been some problems.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it didn't happen.
I would recommend being a bit delicate with you. They've had harsh encounters, say, with the other side.
Yes, indeed.
They're still adjusting.
Adjusting to the powers that awaken in them, not because they're getting sent to the farm area to be ready to be turned into weapons. No, 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 the church would never do that. But nothing of note with from what I rolled, nothing of note has transpired.
Okay, okay.
Is it okay to have a one-on-one later and have zero clue what I'm doing? Well, that's why I ask you to give me a list of what character, what you want to do. Like that's like the whole point of this bit. You give me a list, I do the roleplay like Taylor gave me a list to do's, or Tropo gave me a list to do's. Well, Mr. Kaleidoscope. At the moment, Kaleidoscope is trying to see uh if the heretical weird man needs to die or not.
I hope in the days to come they will be able to deal with their traumas and be able to move past what they've seen.
Or
I
unseen.
am going to another role. 'Cause I want to. Atropa has an inkling suspicion that everything he's showing him and telling him is sort of part of a test, but um,
So you have rolled. What does this roll do?
he's sort of like seeing if like kind of confirming if this is
Oh,
sort of
insight?
like yeah like a test of um the kaleidoscope here trying to
I would like a deception check with Mr. Kaleidoscope.
What is my deception? Ah, +1. Not really trying to hide it, honestly.
yeah
I'm just being subtle with it.
just apparently not subtle enough, I guess, is the way this deception
I
is.
mean, we're being
Like
honest with each other.
that
Yeah,
is
you
true.
are.
But yeah, you definitely like this is a test of sorts. You don't know like what I don't know if you would infer what type of test it would be though. But you most
No, but
definitely know like he's feeling you out in a terms of like a general conceptual testing type of way. Like you as a character
Mhm.
and all that such.
Yeah,
I guess you could say. Especially since like your conversation in the booth. Hmm.
he's he's here for the ride though. He he's aware that these are tests, but it's
Yeah.
so but he's a little bit more guarded, suppose you could say, but like but like he's aware that your character's eyeing him out and is
What do
there
you
other mm,
No, no, you go first.
no, I don't wish to interrupt.
No, I'll be the Canadian. You go first.
Go Canadian.
Is there something that you're hoping to see?
Yes. I'm hoping to see kind of man you were.
Well, he'll walk over to one of the kids and
Kill the child and
no,
Evaporates.
evaporate. Delete them.
he's like in his head telling um Um, you know, in his head, he is telling her um, not to do anything, like not to try to pour any mana into anyone. Because
Do
and
not,
he's
do
like he's
not
actively
be.
trying.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
put mana in a
Do
child.
not mana the child.
Do not mana the
yeah,
child. Do not mana the child.
yeah. But he's also like he's not actively trying to either.
Mhm.
Um, but he's going to take out his right hand and just rub like top of a kid's head and tell them, um, I hope you do have a speedy recovery.
So, is there anything else you'd like to see or do before you head out?
There more that you wish to show me?
I've shown you all I need to see.
I will show you the world.
Glock. But as you are the guest, I'm sure you have your own requests. You've played along with mine. It's only fair.
My only request is that I hope if we meet again, that things do not have to escalate. I do think you are not a bad person there.
Hmm. I'll guide you out.
All right. He'll follow Father Kaleidoscope out.
Oh, and thank you for the anonymous donation.
Oh yes, add 500,000 to your donation.
Alrighty. This church shall become a fortress. No,
The fortress levels up by 2 levels.
the fortress levels up, but the upkeep increases all the same.
Nah.
Alright. So, yeah, I'm just gonna guide Atropa out and just keep them behind me. And do I. What do I do? I don't think I do anything. I just open the door and I bid them adieu.
A bid them adieu?
Them adieu.
I
It was a
think.
good conversation, very enlightening.
I really.
Thank you.
Yeah, this
Oh,
was.
and thank you. Well, I suppose it's only fair to kick off with one, two warnings.
Very well.
There are you mentioned that I speak as if I know of threats that are coming. That is because I do. As of when, I do not know, but I do know there are definitely much greater threats in the time ahead. But another warning also, if your church ever sends you to eliminate Dawn of Sneaking Shadows. I just want to. Oh, I want to make sure correct name. Lurking Shadows. The Dawn of. Yeah, he'll say the Dawn of Lurking Shadows.
In the dawn of lurking shadows, he lurks, he perks, he murks.
Then do not take that quest or that mission.
I
It will.
appreciate your concern. I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder. Firstly, I did not say that your worries of those threats were unwarranted. I'm going to take off my glasses. All I was saying was that your outcome skewed in a defeat nature. You believe that as things are, the result cannot be anything but defeat. And perhaps you're right. Perhaps things need to change. But you need to consider that a drastic change may only worsen the issue. If you do not know when they will come, then perhaps they are simply waiting that to get worse. And secondly, I must confess, I have lied to you. There is no zone of truth. And I put my glasses back on. And I take my hand off your shoulder. But no, every answer I gave you was the truth. I merely need to ensure you would do the same.
Thank you for the tier 1 subscribe. MTV. That means a lot to me.
In this very moment, Atropa is like strongly debating on doing something.
Backing him?
No, that's the worst
Awaken the
thing.
child, make him your herald, mutate him into a pet. Nah, joking.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to. Not going to force it upon someone. That's the problem. It was just like he wants to make Teller his herald.
And one last piece of advice. Keep the hummingbird with you. It has been imbued with a bit of a protection. Although not perfect, one cannot say it would be unwarranted in any. And of course, the children did work hard on this one. Quite proud of it, actually. This one, Sally, took up my lessons quite quickly.
I appreciate honesty. I will definitely heed your words, but know that I do not think that without the barrier, there is no chance of success. I just think that I it I like giving us the best odds.
You're a naive man, one with a good heart, though. This is a shame that you are walking a path many others have walked. As they say, with good intentions. And I'm going to close the door.
Not gonna lie though, Trump was immediately going like you will probably like as he's leaving on the motorcycle he stole from um Lullaby, um he'll get a distance, but hand the hummingbird to Grimble once he meets up because he would have brought them Grimble, Asha, and Grok, and you'll see if Grimble can identify it.
Yeah, DM. Get out of your thinking pose. Pull up Grimble's character sheet and do a roll.
Pull out Grumble's character sheet, do a roll.
And he will check it for bugs. Like that's
It's a
something he
hummingbird.
It's a hummingbird, man.
It's not a
yeah.
bug, it's a hummingbird.
You
Make
can
sure to
still
clean
put
the
a bug
clay.
in. Yeah, but it could be hollow inside and have a bug transmitter in there.
Is there a transmitter?
No.
It's just a regular hummingbird, man.
It's just a regular hummingbird. He may feel a bit of like celestial energy, but that's probably from what I've mentioned being like the protection on it.
Yep.
Well, with his identify spell, would he know what protection's on it?
What protection would I be capable of doing on it? DM.
I don't.
Like what's my range here?
You're with that much. Your range is up to a good 500 feet from the church. No, okay, this is in the good area.
Okay. So it's a simple like protection. Like it's not like more like a good fortune, like a luck charm in a sense. Also like protect it itself to make it a bit more sturdy, so like if you knock it off a desk, it won't just shatter.
Yeah, it's a sturdy little bit.
As they're doing that, as soon as I close the door, I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm gonna dial a number. The DM can decide whoever is on the other side of this number.
Okay, who are you calling? I mean, what are you gonna
I'm
say?
calling. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna DM you a message.
Let's see if there's someone of noteworthy that you would call.
Okay. I'm gonna DM you a message, and I'm gonna say this. The sermon was well received today, so much so that we ended up using some of the pews that are often left empty. With that being said, they did come to me after after the sermon, and informed me that the usual unused pews were in bad shape. While on the discussion of things that need to be replaced, we may need to look into the candles we were provided, as they have often had a bad odor when lit. Other than those concerns from our target, nothing of note occurred. Or our guest, but target, yeah. Same diff. So yeah, have fun with that.
I will make a note of this. I know who would receive this conversation indeed. Well then, besides that ominous note of that last call message, I think this is a good rating opportunity.
Yee.
Thank you for this wonderful one-on-one session. Really love the roleplay, love the funnies, and everything else. And
Mm-hmm.
all y'all, remember you follow all these lovely, lovely people. I'm almost close to a hundo. Teller's awesome. Don't forget to give him a
Thank
tier
you.
subscription. And thank you for Fang Wolf coming making your way over here as well. We're
Yeah, thank you,
almost
Fingar.
there. And I retweeted and we do funnies. And all of you have a good day and stay safe. Let's go see who we should rate out to.